Have you ever wondered what would happen if your pencil could talk every time you felt like giving up? In a bright, friendly classroom with colorful posters and a big window full of sunshine, a boy named Noah sat at his desk, staring at his paper. His class was learning how to write long sentences, and everyone's pencils were scratching across their pages like tiny dancers. But Noah's pencil, a short yellow one with a pink eraser, wasn't dancing at all. It was just hovering above the paper, waiting. Noah sighed and wrote a sentence. The letters were wobbly and crowded together. Some went too high, some too low, and one G looked like a little tangled knot. He frowned and quickly erased the whole thing, leaving a gray smudge. "I'll never get this right," he muttered. "My writing always looks messy." Just then, he felt a tiny wiggle in his hand. Noah blinked and looked down. The yellow pencil seemed a little brighter than before. There was no one else close enough to whisper to him, yet he heard a small, cheerful voice. "Hey, Noah," the voice said gently. "I don't mind a few mistakes." Noah's eyes went wide. He looked around the room. His classmates were busy with their work, and the teacher, Miss Harper, was helping another student at the front. "Did you just talk?" Noah asked, staring at the pencil. "Yes," the pencil replied, sounding a bit giggly. "I'm Pippy, your pencil. And I've been with you through every scribble, every doodle, and every half-finished sentence." Noah swallowed. "But Pippy, my writing is terrible. I keep messing up. I want it to be neat like everyone else's." Pippy's tiny voice was warm and calm. "Do you remember when you first tried to tie your shoelaces?" Noah nodded slowly. "I kept messing up then, too. The loops kept falling apart. And now?" Pippy asked. "Now I can do it fast," Noah answered. "I don't even think about it anymore." "Exactly," Pippy said. "Your fingers learned because you kept trying. Writing is the same. I don't mind helping you practice, even if you erase 100 times." Noah looked at the paper, now covered in eraser marks. It didn't look pretty, but he thought about how proud he had felt when he finally tied his shoes all by himself. Maybe writing could be like that too. "Okay, Pippy," he whispered. "Let's try again." He carefully wrote the first word. The letters were still a bit crooked, but this time Noah didn't erase them. "Nice start," Pippy said softly. "Let's keep going. One letter at a time." Noah took a deep breath. His hand still shook a little, but Pippy's voice made him feel calmer, like someone was holding his hand. He wrote another word, then another. The letters weren't perfect, yet some of them looked better than before. The G still had a funny tail, but at least it wasn't as tangled. Halfway through the sentence, his S wiggled out of the line and looked like it was trying to climb up the page. "Oh no," Noah groaned. "Look at that silly S," Pippy chuckled. "It's okay. Every letter is like a tiny step. Sometimes you stumble, but that doesn't mean you stop walking." Noah smiled a little. He gently erased just the S and tried again. This time, it stayed on the line, curving more smoothly. Minutes passed. The room was filled with the quiet sound of pencils moving and pages turning. Noah kept writing, erasing, and trying once more. Each time, he improved just a little bit. His paper still had smudges, but the words were starting to look like real sentences, not just scattered shapes. When Noah finally put the last period at the end of his work, he felt a warm glow in his chest. Pippy felt lighter in his hand, almost as if the pencil were smiling. Miss Harper walked between the desks, checking on everyone's progress. When she reached Noah, she picked up his paper carefully. She said thoughtfully. Noah's heart thumped. "Is it too messy?" he asked in a small voice. Miss Harper shook her head and gave him a gentle smile. "I see some eraser marks," she said, "but I also see something else. "What?" Noah asked. "I see a student who didn't give up," she replied. "Look at how your letters improved from the beginning to the end. That shows patience and practice. I'm proud of you for keeping on trying." Noah felt his cheeks warm. "Thank you, Miss Harper," he said. After she moved on, Pippy whispered, "See?" She didn't say it had to be perfect. She liked that you kept going. Noah looked at his paper again. For the first time, he didn't just see mistakes. He saw a journey from wobbly letters to better ones, from big eraser clouds to smaller ones. His sentence might not be the neatest in the class, but it was his, and it showed how hard he'd worked. That evening, at home, Noah sat at his small desk by the window. The setting sun painted the sky in pink and orange. He opened a fresh page in his notebook. "Are you ready, Pippy?" he asked. "Always," Pippy replied. "Let's see what we can do today." Noah began writing a short note to his grandma. His letters still weren't perfect, and he still erased a few times, but it didn't bother him anymore. Each mistake was just another chance to try again. As the room grew cozy and dim, Noah finished his note and read it aloud. It sounded kind, and the letters looked better than they had that morning. He felt calm and proud at the same time. "That was wonderful," Pippy said softly. "You see, Noah, the important thing isn't to be perfect, it's to keep going, one little line at a time." Noah smiled, placed Pippy carefully in his pencil cup, and turned on his bedside lamp. As he climbed into bed, he whispered, "Tomorrow, we'll practice some more." And even though Pippy stayed quiet now, Noah knew the pencil was ready to help him try again and again, until the day his writing matched the courage in his heart. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe for more magical animal adventures.